Hello, Facebook. Welcome to the live stream. Taylor Lee here. I'm so pumped to talk with you about this subject. I kind of want to adjust. Let's get a little bit of my plant. Yeah, let's have that vibe. Cool. So, if you're on the replay, say hello. If you are live, which no one is yet, Bree, I see you. Bree's live. As soon as I say it, say hello. This is so important. As a lot of you know, I am launching right now, and I have this program that I am so excited for. I've been talking a lot about, and early bird pricing ends today. So this topic is very timely for those of you who are on the fence, but it's also going to be really helpful for anybody who is an entrepreneur who is often put in a position of, I have to make a yes or no decision. And my heart says this, and my fear says this, and we all go through that. So this is so important. And I wrote a post on this. If you like to read, you can go read the post. But you're going to really love the live stream too. Just a different vibe between posts and live streams, right? So it's like, okay, this topic is so good. It speaks to me so much. I know people need it. I'm going to write about it, and I'm going to talk about it. Hi, Gracie. I enjoyed yesterday's live stream. Yay, good. I'm so excited. I love that you've been on these. So let's talk. I actually was talking through this with my mentor today, just of it's crazy how many people have reached out to me about overflow. Taylor, you are speaking to me. This content is speaking to me. Everything you're saying is speaking to me. I want to be in this program so much, but I'm not sure. And it's funny launching a course like this because it's a course for people who've probably invested a lot already. This could help a newbie for sure. I know that for sure. But it's really designed for somebody who is incredibly ambitious, who's already making money, who's already working with mentors and done programs and maybe even things with me. It's purposely designed for that type of person. And it's the things you're doing are working at whatever level. For you, working might be a few $1,000s a month. It might be a few tens of thousands of dollars a month. You want more. So you're always looking for more. You're always wanting more. You're always searching for new answers, new ways, guidance, all of that. And it can get kind of tiring. Okay, I feel like I've done my part. And I'm getting a lot of people in my inbox like this, right? They're like, Taylor, this is speaking to me so much, but I've already done 55 courses. Taylor, this is speaking to me so much, but I already have a mentor. Taylor, this is speaking to me so much, but I felt like I didn't even need another course, but this is really speaking to me. And what it comes down to, the reason why they're not in the program yet, and maybe you too, is fear of making the wrong decision, right? What if I actually need a one-on-one coach and then I do overflow and it's not exactly what I needed? Or what if I invest more money into another program and I don't get any farther ahead? Because this program was also designed specifically for people who kind of feel capped out right now. I can do this. I can probably do a little bit more if I really push really hard and work really hard and hustle, but I don't want to do that. And then getting any further than that seems impossible. It doesn't seem in the realm of possibility for me right now. And I'm tired of that because I've been journaling and writing down and talking to mentors about that goal for what feels like ever. Maybe for you, it's been 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, and you feel really, really stuck. I have a ton of people in my inbox like that. And I know that if I have even just a handful of people struggling with one issue, and a handful of people with slightly different variations of this, there's more of you that are not saying it because you're keeping it bottled up, and that's okay. That's cool. But we've got to talk about this, okay? How do you make decisions? As an entrepreneur, as a human, but also especially as an entrepreneur, you decide you're going to take charge of your life. And you decide that you are going to take control and you are going to be responsible for attracting what you desire and or need into your life. That's what entrepreneurs do. You could go get a job and you could follow someone's rules, work their schedule, not love it, but you definitely will get paid every week or every other week. There's obviously risk with that. You could get laid off, economy, blah, blah, blah. Companies always go out of business, things like that. But essentially, we are taught and we feel like it's a lot less risk. So in our minds, it feels like less risk. But as an entrepreneur, we are like, I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for myself. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to call all of this in to my own life. We're the employee. We're the boss. We're the accountant. Hopefully you have your own accountant. But like, we're the financial person bringing in this money. We're the sales team. We're the creative team. We're the manager. We're the floor worker. Like, we're everything, right? You are going to be challenged to make constant decisions. And, you know, an easy example is, should I do overflow or not? Should I invest in this or not? But you're going to be challenged to make decisions every second. Do I say this or do I say that? Do I post here or there? Do I post? Do I live? Do I do another live? Do I do this? How do I respond to this message? How do I respond to this message? Should I do a voice note? Should I text? Should I keep this team member on? Should I not? Do I need this type of team member or don't I? Should I just do this myself? Should I hire someone? Should I do it at all? Should I invest this much in ads or this much in ads? Or should I not even invest in ads and invest in this course that's going to teach me organic stuff? The decisions are endless. And I swear to you, one of the biggest things that will slow you down, you can block yourself with so many other mindset things, but nearly every mindset block and fear and limitation is going to come into your decision making. Because your decision making is your action. Every action you take was a decision you made. So if you are in indecision, you are also going to be lacking action. Now, you might not feel like that. You might be like, well, I'm just thinking about this big decision, Taylor, but I'm taking action. You're still not taking action. You're halting something. And just thinking about stuff in my own life, you attract what you're doing. You're going to attract what you're doing. So today I did something that I have not wanted to do at all, but I did. Like, I knew I needed to do it. It was a hard decision. I felt bad about it. I felt scared to do it. I felt unsure if it was 100% right, but my gut had been telling me it was for a while. It was becoming a bit more clear over time, and I did it. Some team changes, which was really hard and I didn't want to do. And I had to have accountability from multiple people to do it, but I did it. Okay? Here's the thing is, I could have done it a while ago. And any time that I've thought about it, complained about it, stressed about it, paid my mentor to talk to me about it, spent precious time in my relationship talking about it, could have been spent on more valuable things. And I could have been the energetic match for people who are acting the same way. Which most decisions, like, this is practice. It's always going to come up where it's like, okay, I'm holding myself back here. Cool, let's fix that. Most decisions, like, I've trained myself, like, you got to make them. Now, here's the thing that I really want to say. I'm starting to sweat. It's hot in here. What is your deciding factor? There's two options here. Desire can be a deciding factor for you, or fear can be a deciding factor for you. It's always going to fall under one of those, especially with business, and especially with investing or making team changes or taking certain actions or launching a thing. Like, do you launch the thing you want to launch, or do you launch the thing you think will sell? Do you launch the thing you want to launch, or do you launch the thing you heard someone say in a live stream is the best thing to launch? Do you invest in the program that is speaking to you so deeply, or do you not because you have a few reasons why maybe you shouldn't, or because it just feels uncomfortable? Does desire make your decisions, or does fear? Here's what I noticed. This was a download when I started my business, and I'm so grateful for it. And when my mentor was kind of saying some of this stuff and I'm saying it back, we're having a conversation, I was like, this came through to me years ago. Like, I know this, it was just a really divine moment. When I first started my business, especially it was when I first started, but especially when I moved into coaching, which was like a new next level for me in a lot of ways, whole nother story. I got this download where it was like, you need to follow your desire, because moving from service-based entrepreneur who charges hourly on freelance websites to a coach who charges $3,000 for 4 months and builds a following and shares her truth and only works with clients she loves. And like, that was a huge transition for me, based 100% on desire. And I wanted to listen to fear so bad. And I did a lot of things in a very short amount of time that were desire-based, like moving and things like that, moving across the country. A lot of things. And I think back to that time, and I remember thinking about this. Like, I gotta be able to follow my desires, and wondering, why don't people? And looking around, literally take a walk down a busy street. Well, not too busy of a street, but like a safe, busy street. Take a walk in the downtown area that you live, or some mall or anything. Think about your family. Go to a family event. Go out with some friends, and you're going to notice most human beings in our society make their decisions from fear, and therefore they live in fear, and they live in lack, and they live in scarcity, and they live in limitation. And I noticed that at 20 years old, thank you God. And, I was also at an age where it's like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I'm just going to go for it and try this. But it's not like it wasn't risky. It's not like it wasn't scary. And this message just came through, and I just put my faith in that message for some reason. And I decided that I was going to start making all my decisions from desire. And I hurt people's feelings along the way. I triggered people. I outgrew relationships and then grew back into them. I pushed some people away. I gained new people. I felt lonely for a long time. I didn't always just do amazing financially the whole time just because I did this immediately. But I did see a very fast, huge shift because I was making these decisions from desire. It's not going to be comfortable, because here's the thing. Every decision you make is going to have both options. And the first thing you're going to feel is, ooh, I like that. I want that. I'm interested in that. I think I want to do that. What she's talking about that she has, I like this course. It sounds cool. It speaks to me. That's exactly what I'm going through. I love how Taylor teaches. When I'm thinking about team, I'm thinking, ooh, I want that in my business. I want my social media to feel like that. I want my business to feel like that. I'm dreaming of things that could be possible with a team that I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to find the right person. I don't know. But I'm going to clear space for it. And same thing when I invested in my most recent coach, a huge investment, almost 50 grand. I don't know if my business is going to grow any farther. I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know if I'm going to love this coach and it's going to be my most valuable investment ever, but it was this little desiring nudge. And then there's that. It's like this, ooh, right? That's the desire, okay? What's always going to follow, always is, but. And the volume will be turned up. It's like, ooh, but, right? Literally, ooh, but you don't have the money for that. But you've already invested a lot. But you didn't even hit your goals last month. But you've been working on this for way too long. It's never going to happen. But what if you fail again? But what if everybody finds out about this? And sometimes you don't even know what the but is. It's just like, but it's uncomfortable and you don't want to feel uncomfortable. You told me that. You said you want freedom. You don't want to feel uncomfortable. Don't spend more money. Don't take on more work. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't risk. You already said you want to be comfortable. That's I did a live stream on that before too. We choose comfort over desire. Comfort, yeah, it stems from fear, right? So that is what I really just want you to ponder. Honestly, how do you make your decisions? Desire or fear? The ooh. Because if you followed the oohs, and I bet I'm saying this right now and you're thinking, I can't follow every desire. I can't follow every ooh. I can't follow everything that looks good. You can. That's limitation. And there's going to be stuff. Like I see things like, Pinterest is always one of those things. In YouTube, it's like, ooh, I like that. I want to be a YouTube star. But then it's like, no, let's bring it back in. What are my true desires and goals? Where am I truly going? Does this align right now? No. Okay. It's a no for me. I'm not sitting here going, maybe I'll do YouTube. Maybe I'll do YouTube. Maybe I'll do YouTube. Maybe I'll do the course. Maybe I'll do the course. No, I shouldn't do the course. I shouldn't. Maybe. No, it's like, no, not right now. I'd love to wake up a YouTube star, but like not right now. Doesn't align right now, right? But when I see an opportunity and it's like, ooh, and it's like, okay, what is my desired outcome? Where do I want my life to be headed? What do I want right now? Does it align? And I know for a lot of you, overflow aligns perfectly because it's literally what you've been asking the universe for months. I know because it's been on my heart for months. We are divinely connected here. Truly, I like truly believe that, whether you think that that's like weird or true or not or whatever. But it's divine. It's like out of all the people in the entire internet that you could be following and listening to right now, you're here. Why? Are you here to make a yes decision? Are you here to make a no decision? Are you here to just, it's like, oh, I wasn't even interested in overflow. That's like not at all, like it just isn't for me, but this message was. Everything is happening for a reason, truly. Now, do you follow the oohs or do you follow the buts? The loud buts that tell you you can't have it. You can't have it all. You can't do it all. You can't be it all. You can't move that fast. You can't spend that much. You can't risk that much. You can't believe in yourself that much. You can't say that so loud. You can't say that at all. That's the fear. And again, look around at the world. If you are an entrepreneur, especially if you are in personal development, the online world, here, I have a feeling that you are here because you want to create something so different than what you grew up with, so different than what you see society doing. Why make your decisions the same way? It's like, yeah, I know you were taught to like think about money and be really careful and you know, don't move too fast and don't fuck it up and all this stuff, but like, is the person that taught you all of that where you truly want to be? That's not an aligned decision or action or trait. So that's my message. I'm peeking here to see if there's anything else. Yeah, that's my message. Today is the last day for Early Bird for Overflow. And another reason why I had to share this message is it's so crazy. I literally have, I think it's on the sales page, but if not, it's in my notes. Like we are talking about this in the program because the thing that slows people down is indecision. That whole section on the sales page about, and in my past posts about not launching what you want to launch and taking a while to make decisions and imagine if you didn't have that delay all the time, that's this. Imagine if this is the right desire for you or whatever you know you're supposed to be saying yes or no to. Imagine if you did it and you had already been in the energy of it, of a badass, of someone that makes decisions, of somebody who's already doing the work, showing up. If you were in the course already, you would already have multiple pieces of pre-work. You would already be introducing yourself in the group. You would already feel so badass that you said yes to yourself, and you would feel so different. Versus you spending the last week like this. I don't know. Every time you see my live stream, you're like, oh, I don't know. I really want to watch that, but I'm not sure if I want to buy that. I want to buy that, but I don't know if I should buy that. Like, that's not good energy. You're looking at the page at, like, there's people that are like wanting to looking at the page at 10:30 at night. Like, that's precious, valuable time with loved ones, with yourself, with your bed. Don't waste your time in indecision. If it's a no, that's amazing. If it's a yes, I'm going to be celebrating you and so excited to do this program with you. But I'm going to teach this in Overflow, and I was already planning on teaching it in Overflow because it's every decision that you choose to not make right now and trust yourself. Tells the universe you don't trust yourself much yet, as much as you thought you did. And if you really want what you want, you'd have to trust yourself to actually create it, because otherwise you might not really want it. Do I really want a 6-figure business? I don't know. Like, that's what it correlates to. You know? So, the sales page. Yeah, my time with my... That's what I think. And guys, I go through it too. Like with the assistant decision and the team decision, it's like thinking about it. And this is like the conversation I had with my coach, my mentor, who's like, this is exactly what people are doing with your program, Taylor. I'm like, I know, shut up. But it's just like, I've spent time dwelling on it, you know, thinking about it, moving it on my to-do list, talking to Frankie about it, like precious time. And also being an indecision, being a match for indecision, calling in indecision, showing the universe I don't trust myself as much as I tell it I do. The reason I need to rework my team is because I have a desire for something bigger in my business. And there's different people and roles that will require. But if I don't trust myself enough to take the action to move towards that, I don't even trust myself to believe that it's what I really want. So I'm definitely not going to receive it. I'm going to receive complete opposite. What I actually truly don't want. So we solved that. We solved that quickly. We're moving on. And I hope that anything that you have pending right now, I call it with my clients, I've taught this in another program, this little tidbit, but it's pending energy. Any pending energy you have, my sales course. We talk about pending energy with sales calls. Any pending energy going on? No. And I do not allow pending energy with my private clients, which is why I teach that there. None of that. It's so funny. Like my clients will message me, do you think I should do this? I kind of want to. I'm not sure if I should though. And then I'll be like, yeah, you need to trust yourself. Like that, I think that's a good decision. Then I go and look and they've already done it. That's trusting yourself. That's using your support to talk things out, but then knowing like I'm ultimately right. If I truly want to do something and it matches my outcome that I'm desiring and working towards, I need to do it. Anyway, I'm pumped. I'm excited to see who joins Overflow today. The price is going to go up. That's it. The link is in the description. You should at least check it out, read the page. I know some of you have done it like 50 times. I should pull up the stats and tell you how many times you've been on the page. But I put that in my post. It's like some of you have been on the page more times than you would like to admit, or you don't even know how many times. Some of you have messaged me. Some of you have entered your credit card information and then closed out of the page. You know, some of you have talked to people in your life about it. Some of you have talked to yourself about it. Some of you have journaled on it. Some of you know, a lot of you know it's right for you, but you're like, I'm scared. And I feel you. Everything I do pretty much is pretty scary. This live stream is scary. I don't like putting this stuff out there. It's cringy. People disagree and I don't like disagreements and I don't like any of that. You know, I don't love talking about controversial things on the internet. But I do because this is the mission I'm on, and the life I desire and the things I want to do with my work and my purpose require talking about money, oh man, Maria just texted, she's still at the airport. She's been there like all day. It requires this kind of stuff, you know? It's like if you were about to go on a trip you've been dreaming about, so excited about working towards, and then your flight gets delayed 4 times, and you're like, you know what? I'm just going home. I don't want to sit here anymore. It's uncomfortable. I'm starting to sweat. I'm literally starting to sweat in my own house. No, it's not worth it. The plane may never show up at this point. It's already delayed 4 times. You would not do that. You would figure it out. You would get there. You'd go on that trip. Anyway, okay. I'll get too silly. You guys know that happens at the end. Yeah. Send me a message if you have any questions. Our lighting is like crazy weird right now, so even better timing to go. And I apparently need to turn on a fan or the AC because, all right. See you guys in Overflow. Love you all. Message me with questions. Goodbye.